Welcome to the Ferrari headquarters here, the car center of the world, one of the most legendary places. But before we jump into the hot lap, we're gonna check out the museum, because as you know, I love all the ancient cars and I think it's gonna be absolutely epic. Wow, so epic start here, 250 LM 1963, and there's only 30 of those. So you're starting here like this is, I think, $30 million or something insane, and absolutely beautiful. And I love the paint job as well, really special. Behind us, because we can see the Mille Miglia trophy. And one other point on my bucket list is to one day do the Mille Miglia, which would be epic. And so there's the trophy and all the memorabilia here. Epic! Now we get into the hypercar series. And look at this, I mean, the one car is just more epic than the next. It's unbelievable. Okay, and here now, this is really where it kicks off here with the Enzo Ferrari, one of the first like modern full hypercars, and this is worth like 2 million. And the epic LaFerrari, which for me is probably the most beautiful and emotional hypercar in the world. So stunning, the design, the power, V12, the fact that it's a V12 normally aspirated with the hybrid technology. This is for me the holy grail of modern hypercars. We've got the F1 car, the modern one, and it is unbelievable. Going close, like seeing the details, insane how detailed now the aerodynamics have become. And then most importantly, we come here to the beginnings. And the funny thing is, if you look at the front, it says Alfa Romeo, because Ferrari actually started as Alfa Romeo. He bought Alfa Romeos and then raced them in the Scuderia Ferrari team, but the cars were all Alfa Romeos, and that's how everything began. And this is the beginnings. And then he was so successful as a race team, and then he decided to build his own cars. Wow, so here now we're in the Formula One World Champions history room. Unbelievable, really. It's like goosebumps coming in here because I love Formula One history so much, and there's all the World Championship winning cars, all the helmets from the World Champions, all the trophies all the way back to the 50s. Really special. We're here now for lunch at Mamma Rosella's. The restaurant's called Montana, and it's the most legendary restaurant here in Maranello, where all the drivers, all the ex-drivers, everybody comes. And I can remember it from Michael Schumacher's times, because he would always celebrate his wins here and everything. So very special and legendary place. Thank you, Mamma Rosella. She invited all of us for lunch. It was epic. Thank you. Jumping into the F8 Tributo now, which is the successor of the 488, and similar concept. So V8, turbocharged, 720 horsepower, 1,400 kilograms, 2.9 seconds, 0 to 100. Let's go! Secret test roads of Ferrari in the mountains. Serpentine road here in the mountains behind the factory, where all of the Ferrari test drivers always test the cars and fine-tune the handling. I've got the Ferrari test driver in front, so he knows these roads inside out. I don't know if I've ever felt a road car with so much grip before. In slow speed, like mechanical grip. Proper epic. Wow, cool grip on this thing. Proper cool grip. Let's go inside now and check out the manufacturing line. Fresh off the production line, it's a couple of 488 pistas. There's one coming at us right now. So here you can see all the different sections like within the manufacturing process. Here we come to the robotics area where they start really putting the whole car together and fitting all the windshields and everything. Unbelievable. Look at the high tech, look how that gets fitted. Insane. Amazing, the precision. Here's the final touches on the engine. So the engine is in there now and the whole interior is not in there yet. So that comes into the next part. Okay, here it is behind me now, Monza SP1, the one-seater. There's 499 of them in total, and we're here in the Fiorano track now, which is the test track of Ferrari, right next to the headquarters, specifically built to do the Formula 1 and even road car testing, right from driving out of the gate straight onto the track. Unbelievable. And we're going to take it on track now. This is going to be great fun. So Rafael has just lent me his helmet because open face doesn't work for this car apparently, so we're going to go with that. This is aggressive, man. I gotta put some more traction control on. Shit, the power is aggressive on this car. Little windows slow down loud. Okay, now it's going race mode on the traction control. Okay, this third gear corner here. Third gear, the other one. Flat out here, 100, full over the inside curve here, braking at 50, flat out over the inside curve, braking at 60 meters, hairpin, second gear, oh, a bit of understeer there. Flat out acceleration out. Oh, good oversteer. Wow, we're going to turn on the outside. 100 meters, braking flat out. Oh, left it a bit late there. Whoa, Jesus. Side on the inside there. Flat out. And first speed. My God, the wind is low! On the straight! I can't lift it! Oh, that was cool. That was really cool fun. Hey, lady! Oh! Michael Schumacher did 58 seconds. Traction control off was pretty scary at first, huh? I hope not too many of your clients start for their first drive with traction control off.
No, but it's one of the capabilities of the car.
Of course, but my God, I mean, with that, but it was really extreme to have the head outside like that. It was really like I've never felt that before, you know. So it reminds, of course, of the guys in the 50s and the 60s.
Yeah,
and that's what it's supposed to do. Huh? That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
so it reminds of that as well. So great honor for me as well to have tried it. I was the first guy like from external, because it's only really the owners that are going to be able to try it, and Rafael himself. So honored to be able to give it a go here on the track. It was good fun. It was cool handling, of course, but especially the power. The power, and the guy, he put me traction control off as I left here, and I hadn't figured that out. I didn't know, so I went flat on the power. It was all over the place. So the first thing I did was like I went on full wet setting, because I was like, whoa, what the hell is going on here? And then of course a couple of corners later I was able to go back on race mode. But because you're alone with God, huh? If you go traction control off, it's you and God, and there's nobody else. Hope you enjoyed me taking you along the ride. it's 1.7 million, you know, so it's always a bit on the edge to drive like that through the corners with a car that's so expensive. But I took good care of it.
Machst du jetzt?
Hast du drauf da was? Hast du erwischt oder nicht? Ja! Du sollst eigentlich mal ein bisschen Gas geben! It was an epic day. Thank you, Ferrari. Thanks for tuning in. See you for the next one. Bye bye. Okay, see you guys. Just going for a canoe ride. And we're gonna go. I'm joining Martin for a couple of days holiday. Bye bye. Have a good one.